Welcome to Lost in Asteria, a D&D podcast with a serious story about silly people. My name is Vilas, your DM, and I'd like to introduce you to the players of the game.
Hi, my name is Mikkel. I'm playing the character Arikhas Plus, a tiefling necromancer who's either very cheerful or dead.
Hey, my name is Morten, and I play the green but healthy-ish halfling monk named Silas Hirodo.
Hey guys, my name is Simon, and I'm playing Charles of Stonehaven, a human fighter trying his best to win his father's approval, all while trying to stop Arikhas from going on a murdering rampage.
Hello, I'm Anna and play Arikhas, a half-elf rogue fighting to always see the worst in people.
Hi, I'm Chung. I play Galdric Gullibly, an exiled human cleric, refreshed with a new set of potions.
The ghouls or zombie-like creatures are running towards you. What are you doing?
Disguise self.
Okay, and what do you disguise yourself as?
A wooden crate.
All right. and you do it on instinct. Like you have the highest initiative, so you're the first to move. You see the ghouls, and immediately you snap your fingers and you turn into a wooden crate.
What the fuck?
Where did Ash go?
Anything else?
No.
Arikhas, it's you.
Yeah, I think Arikhas is pretty freaked out.
You're 35 feet from the nearest ghoul.
How far
can
okay,
you
so
shoot?
Arikhas is gonna...
Well, 60 feet. It depends on the bow and whatever, but 60 feet. And then if it's past 60 feet, you get disadvantage. That's like the base rules, but there's a million exceptions to those depending on class traits.
Okay. Arikhas is... I think she turns back and looks at the guys with like wide eyes. So even though she's pissed at Charles, she's trying to run behind him. And
All
then she will take out her bow and try to aim between him and Galdric.
Okay, so you take a step behind Charles and Galdric and try to aim in between them.
Yes.
Roll attack.
16.
You shoot an arrow and it hits one of the ghouls. As they move towards you, they don't stop. So, how much damage did you do?
5.
It did not seem to be very effective. So, a ghoul is running right next to the crate that is Ezra and Moonshadow, and is now next to Charles. He can't attack because he used his action on dash, but he's throwing right into the face of the angry Charles. Rhesus, it's you.
I'm gonna create a bonfire on him.
You're gonna create a bonfire. All right, and
Has to make a dexterity saving throw of 15.
7. He fails horribly.
Failed, so 2d8 fire damage.
Okay.
He takes 2 damage.
It takes 2 damage and seems basically unharmed because he took 2 damage. But a bonfire has been created, and it does seem that the fire is very effective on these ghouls.
For
So
sure.
maybe he took a bit more than 2 damage. No one knows. Rhesus, was that your turn?
That was my turn.
All right. The next ghoul, the one that Eric has hit, is moving with great haste over to Galdric, and he tries to bite into your neck.
I will use my
Always the fucking neck biting.
I will use my reaction warding flare to oppose disadvantage on it.
Okay, so I just rolled 20. So let's see, I do a second roll. Nat 1. All right, so as these ghouls are moving with such radical and uncoordinating moves, it just bites out at the first thing it sees, and the ghoul just starts to biting into the shoulder of the first ghoul. And it takes 6 damage as the ghoul just starts eating the flesh of the first one. Galdric, it's your turn. Charles, right after.
I will use my spell Spirit Guardians, which summons guardians around me and hits everyone within 15 feet unless those I deem not as enemies, which are the party.
Okay, so you use Spirit Guardians and various ghosts fills the room like it did in the bar that one time.
Yeah, so every enemy within 15 feet has to do a wisdom saving throw of 15 or above, or you will take 3d8s of damage.
Do Charles count as an enemy right now?
No, he's just angry.
Fail, success, fail, fail. 3 fails, 1 success.
10 damage.
Okay, and on all the failed ones?
On all the failed ones, and half to
to
the succeeding ones.
Okay, so they seem heavily damaged. all of them, as these spirits are just massacring the ghouls, but none of them has fallen yet.
So I see that Arikhas is moving behind me. So I say, now I'm good enough or what? Fuck you. Take out my sword and swing it at the ghoul in front of me.
You take out your sword, Alfred. And
Fuck you, Alfred.
What did I do?
13.
13 hits.
7 damage.
Alright, you swing your sword. And the ghoul is cut over as it falls down dead on the floor.
Fuck you too.
Alright, Astral and Moonshadow, you are a wooden crate.
Can I use a Dread Ambusher?
Maybe? What's that?
It gives me an extra attack if I ambush someone.
Okay, well, this would surely be an ambush.
So, I'm gonna use Dread Ambusher, and then I'm taking my short sword and going straight for the neck of the one that's closest to me.
Alright, you jump up of your disguise as a wooden crate, and you start to slash your sword into the unknowing ghoul.
I'm gonna rip his head off.
You whisper to yourself.
And I hit net 20.
Oh, okay. And nat 20, you do critical damage, so roll your damage die and double it.
12.
The ghoul is dead as you cut over its head. And it falls to the ground. The other ghouls turn around and notice your presence. You wanted a second attack, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna take the one on the right.
You take the one on your right.
13.
13, it hits. How much damage do you do?
7.
And the second one dies and falls as well. Only one ghoul left. Arikhas, you are hiding behind Charles.
Yes. Okay. Arikhas responds and says, "Shut up, Charles. It's not about you." And then she will go around and she will take both her daggers out and she'll just go try to, like, stab at the other one.
All right.
Yes.
You move around Charles and Goldrick and try to stab the last ghoul.
Yes. What?
Sound effect.
No. And it's 24 and 11 to hit.
The 24 hits, the 11 does not.
It is 19.
Well done. The ghoul falls as well. You are now out of combat. And you hear the reassuring words of Grit from behind you.
Oh,
Like, wow. That was... Wow. I don't know why I'm surprised, because I knew how amazing you are. I saw you in the north, right? But, wow. I'm happy I had you. I feel in great company. He was, of course, standing and hiding away in the back, as you are hired to protect him. So
that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
All right. Some of the ghouls, all the ghouls have been have been destroyed.
Wait
Don't
a
even-
minute.
No, don't even think about that. All right. But the sad moan from behind the room are still present from time to time.
Can we, well, does it look like there are more ghouls?
No.
There are numbers on their heads. What's the numbers?
So you see, when you look at the ghouls, they have had like presumably with a knife cut in numbers into their head.
But what numbers?
Oh, you see the number 1 is present, number 7, and number 12.
And what about the last one? That
The
was
last
4.
one would be number 6. Yes, so 1, 6, 7, and 12.
So 1 is the...
Soldier.
Yeah. And 7 is the one where they remove the anger.
How do you know that?
I read
On
it
the
in a note.
notes.
Oh, okay.
I go up and pick my stick again.
You pick up
Wait.
your sticks as you move further into the hall.
All the way
Okay,
into-
so Astro is feeling on top of himself because he killed 2
Yeah.
ghouls.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. it
why is no one saying anything? and then he says, "Hush, hush," and uses primal awareness.
Oh, he's using all the spells now.
Yeah,
Someone read their character
I somehow leveled up last time, so now I can do stuff.
He has discovered the tab that says spells. So he just wants to use one of each.
Okay, tell me about primal awareness. What does it do?
I can just sense if there's any creatures around me within 1 mile of you.
Okay, so you sense that in this room are, of course, the creatures, if you call them that. That is your party members, your friends. Besides that, you feel the presence of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 creatures. And then there is something even stranger. So those are for sure creatures, but you could swear that you feel many hundreds of small creatures in here. But not like whole creatures, like fractures of people caught up in strange places.
I think there's a lot of animals in here, or rats or something.
Oh.
I can sense it.
I could imagine.
Yeah, but there's a lot.
Like a lot.
Like a lot. Like Goldridge potions a lot.
Oh,
That's a
Shit,
lot.
That's a lot.
Infinite.
That might be infinite.
That's a lot.
Wonder what happens if I go over and pick up my stick.
So, you move over to this part of the room, right?
Yeah.
And as far as you can see, there are no ghouls, creatures here. But I will have you roll a perception roll.
18.
18. So, most of the items you see, the tools, the iron material, the many machineries and the many gears, it seems like they talk to you. You feel like that they feel something. You can look at a wrench, and you have the sense that the wrench is angry at you. and you can look at a set of gears, and have the sense that the gears are fearful of you.
I look around and blink a bit. Just, can you guys come over here? There's something weird right here.
Just don't press any buttons, right?
I'm not.
Can I do an Arcana check
Yes,
in the area? Thank you. 23.
Yes, you feel like that the whole room, well, not just the whole room, all the small items, all the trinkets, all the gears are magical. But in the sense that they have a soul, or like a part of a soul, a fracture of a soul in the various items around the room. You might have guessed that some of the emotions when picking around in people's brain has fractured some people, and it seems like some of these life essence of the experiments of the volunteers, as was put earlier by Dr. Hilliard, has been captured in these various items.
So wait, yeah, but
So-
there are people. So people's minds have been shattered and put into items, I reckon.
So maybe your emotions are in this wrench right here.
It's not.
Can I? Oh,
Can I eat the wrench?
Yeah. Is it edible?
No. As you move around and talk about what to do and how to proceed, Arikhas stumbles over a piece of paper. You pick it up and you see it's another research note. Please open your Facebook.
So Arikhas reads, "It is over. Today I terminated the last of the experiments, a young tiefling named Rhesus. Subject number 21 had all emotions removed except for happiness, much like number 12. The results were disastrous. Without the balance of fear, anger, sadness, and joy, the mind collapses in on itself. Subject 21 begged to feel anything else, pain, sorrow, anger, but there was nothing left to give. The truth is inescapable. Our project is a failure. In our quest for perfection, we have stripped away what makes us human. The ideal worker, soldier, citizen, it cannot exist without the full spectrum of emotions. We need fear to temper recklessness, anger to drive change, sadness to appreciate joy. The board has ordered the shutdown of the facility. We'll bury this place in the sands and leave it to time. Perhaps in the future, someone will find these notes and learn from our mistakes. But for now, I must live with the knowledge that we have failed."
When that last note was read out loud, you hear more movement in the halls as someone or something is getting closer. something happy, perhaps.
Buddy.
And as it approaches you, you feel that this entity includes many small entities inside, many fractures of souls. You hear clicking noises from the old factory as old gears starts to move and old parts start to move as well. It's difficult to know 2 words about the word move, and I only know move.
No, that is not. That is not
stay in.
Anyway,
Old parts. What does that mean?
like the cogs and the wheels and the whatever
Yeah.
in the machinery.
yes, the old steam engines are moving,
The
turning.
bips and bobs.
Bips and bobs are turning, and you hear them.
Turning is another word for move.
Is
Nice.
it?
Turning and
I'm not
twisting.
sure.
It's slightly twisting. Anyways, the footsteps are approaching you, quite light, nothing too heavy, and a pale, white, elven woman approaches you. From the shadows of the band factory, the frail elven woman emerges, moving slowly.
Does she
Her
look
hair-
like a ghoul?
No.
Oh.
She looks somewhat normal compared to the ghouls that you observed earlier.
How do we know she's an elf?
You can see it on the ears.
Oh, right.
Yes. Which are
Racial
not
profiling.
racial. Well, okay, you don't know if she's an elf, but she does have pointy ears. Her hair is quite thin, and her skin is pale, and her eyes are cloudy, searching, looking around for something. When she's roughly 20-30 feet away from you, she stops as she finally sees you, and she says, "Rhesus, is that you?"
Yes, my name is Rhesus. Who are you?
You're finally back. Do you have the crystal? I've
What?
been waiting for so long.
What?
We don't have much time. Dr. Hilliard will be here soon.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Don't you remember me?
No?
That's just like you, Rhesus. You always says that. But you have not gotten the crystal.
What crystal?
We don't have much time. Dr. Hilliard will be here soon.
Yeah, but what? What?
She looks away a bit. Rhesus, you're back. Do you have the crystal?
Who are you?
Rhesus, just say the word and I'll put her down.
I have no clue who that is.
Just say yes.
What?
Try to say yes.
Yes.
You have the crystal.
Yes.
That's great. We need to move
Where?
fast to the desolate plains.
That is far away from here.
We don't have much time. Dr. Hilliard is on his way and is performing new experiments.
No, wait. I think he left. I think this place is abandoned.
You see her eyes are flickering as the white pale eyes become slightly red. She takes her hands to her head and gets frustrated. No, Dr. Hilliard is on his way.
No,
He gets here soon. You
He's-
need to hurry. You see that her hair is changing color as she becomes more and more angry, more frustrated.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, we have to hurry.
She comes down.
Where-
That's great.
where
You
do
have
we
the
have-
crystal.
Yes.
Good. Hopefully we can use it soon to regain our emotions, Rhesus.
Wait, what?
Rhesus, is that you? Do you have the crystal?
Yes. We have to go. I have the crystal.
We don't have much time.
No,
Dr.
that's
Hilliard
right.
will be here soon. We have to move. The others are already left the factory. It's only me left.
Then come.
When Dr. Hilliard goes to the desolate plains, he plans to sell our emotions for the highest bidder. If we don't get them back, we will never return to our true selves. Rhesus, I know how much you want this. We talked about this many times.
Yes.
We need to hurry. Dr. Hilliard will be here soon.
Help.
Miss, where should we go then?
She looks at you and she looks back at Rhesus. Rhesus, you're here. Do you have the crystal?
Yes, I have the crystal. Where do we have to go?
We have to go. We need to go to Lilithia. Lilithia. It's one of the smaller cities outside of the desolate plains. Some of you might have heard of it. It's also a sort of manufacturing city. So it's known for producing a wide range of goods that you can get around this area, if you know the right people, that is. He's on his way. We must stop him.
Yes. Can you introduce yourself to my friends first?
Silas waves.
she barely noticed your guys' presence. But you know my name, Rhesus.
Yes.
Do you
of
not
course.
know who I am?
But it's very rude to not introduce yourself, and I don't want to.
My
do
name is number 12.
Of course. I knew that.
We have been here for 20 years, Rhesus.
No, that can't be right.
But we need to hurry. Dr. Hilliard will be here soon. Do you have the crystal?
Yes. Wait. Yes.
That's good. Then I hope there's hope for you as well.
But for you as well? Do I remember anything?
Roll history.
Maybe I do know her.
Imagine you rolling in at 20 and suddenly everything makes sense.
Close enough. 19 plus 7 is 26.
You do know her.
Oh.
But
awkward.
you actually don't know her name. She is known to you as number 12. As while you have remembered, you are the only person in the factory who got to remember your name. Everyone else was numbered. So they knew you by 21. But as you regained some of your memory, you knew your name, which is quite powerful to own your own name, which they did
like
not.
in Spirited Away.
Exactly, which I recently watched, but that's unrelated. Doesn't relate to the story. So, as you get some glimpses and bits of your memory back, you were sort of looked up to. The many other subjects looked up to you, since you were the only one who remembered your name. And you can barely remember some escape attempt that you made, in which things went terribly, terribly wrong. You escaped the factory and never looked back, but you never really figured out what happened to the rest of the subjects. But apparently some of them are still waiting for you to return with the crystal, because Dr. Hilliard is right around the corner.
Can you ask what crystal? What kind of crystal you need to get?
Wait, because I got a lot of crystals. Which one do you need?
Well, Rhesus, we need the pink one who's in the emotioninator, which we decided to call it.
Oh. The pink one in the emotioninator.
Yeah, so you remember that the emotioninator that you stole from the machine earlier, it needed a sort of power source. And this source happened to be the crystal.
Where the crystal in the emotioninator we got?
No.
Ah, damn. Wait, what day is it? Number 12.
Tuesday.
Yeah, what date? What date is it?
20th of May, 1120. And you know this to be 20 years before the current time.
Wait, Rhesus, how old are you?
How old am I, actually?
Exactly. How old are you, Rhesus?
Let me
I
just
need
check
to
my-
get that skincare routine.
Oh, fuck, I'm 65. Fuck, I'm old. No. Oh, this is actually very young in tiefling years.
How old do tieflings get?
I don't know, 600,000. 60, yes. I'm dying, my friends.
Well, I think we have established that through other episodes that you are dying.
Rhesus always dying.
I think they're
But
like...
he's not old.
No,
You're
no,
not
I'm
like
young.
old.
No, no. So I think they get like 250 years old or something.
Alright.
Do you remember how many numbers there are? How far does it go? Is it
I was the last
12 is
one,
the
right?
highest, or
Is there other with you?
Oh, we
You don't actually know. You know you are the highest number, so there are at least 20 subjects prior to you, in which she's number 12.
and he was number what?
yeah, but
21.
he was the last one before Dr.
But
Hilliard.
the ghouls
shut
had
shit
other
down.
numbers.
Yeah,
So-
they had 7 and 1 and something I didn't write down.
So as you're standing in the factory, you suddenly hear the sound of an alarm. As the machinery has started moving again, it triggered some sort of mechanism of defense or something in the factory. And suddenly you see that the sand is pouring in to the factory. You do not have much time until this place will be absolutely filled to the brink.
Fuck.
With the sand of the desert. I will give you one action before you leave this place. It can be an investigation check. You can look for something. You can ask number 12 for something. Anything. Or you can simply run. But you have one action.
Should we grab her?
I feel like this is such a horror game now. It
Should we
freaks me out.
take number 12 out?
Yeah.
Take her out or
Take it out.
Kill her so she doesn't drown in the sand. That's a good idea, Charles.
Well, I know
Mercy
this
kill.
group, and no one would have thought about it if I didn't say it.
I thought about it,
I
but I
thought
didn't
about
say
it.
it.
Yeah, okay. Charles
Uh,
picks up number 12.
Are we
That's
looking
his
for
action.
anything special down here?
I mean,
No.
Grit wanted to find something, right?
Grid says, quickly, look for something valuable. And you start rushing through cradles around the area to see if you can find anything of value.
I'll do the same. Investigate.
All right, roll investigation. Okay, everyone wants to investigate. Roll investigation.
1. I
right.
rolled a 2 minus 1.
11.
Silas, you find an old wand. And as you try to pick it up, it happens to be a knife and you cut yourself. Take 1d6 damage.
Aw.
And it's in the thumb, which is annoying because you use the thumb a lot. Yeah, it's the worst one. Yeah.
11.
11. You find a potion. So
Another one.
no. You find a very special.
Find a good one.
I didn't even think about that. You find a very special potion. So as you
Like
were looking
all of my
around,
other potions.
like all of your other potions were quite special, you find a potion where the color of the liquid seems to change every other second. Do you show it to anyone or keep it to yourself?
I show it to everyone.
Shit, of course.
Look, guys.
One by one.
time to look at potions.
But look at it. Look at the consistency.
We know you have potions. We have to get out.
But it changes colors.
Lace is falling down. Silent. As you walk over to get number 12, the second you try to grab her, your hands go right through her, and she vanishes in
Fuck,
thin
that's
air.
creepy.
Damn. Based on
You
an
killed
action.
her. Wait, I didn't get to ask my question.
No.
Charles.
Sorry, I saw a damsel in distress.
Ugh.
Well,
What?
That's-
You're calling that out.
2024. That
We're
needs to be cut.
so heteronormative. It's ugh.
Ugh.
And that's the worst thing you
Oh,
could
a
be.
straight white guy. Ugh.
Yeah.
In shining
With
knight
curls.
Shining knight armor.
You have pearls?
What?
Yeah, it's curls.
Oh, curls.
Not
Oh, I
pearls.
thought you said pearls.
I also
No.
thought it said pearls.
Wait. Oh, yeah, Charles had very pearls all the time.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
All right, so we run.
You run out of the factory as sand is pouring in and collapsing down on this old building. And you get out into the hot desert as the sun is shining down on you. You stand again in the sands with Grit. He has a bag filled with various metally objects. You can hear them scrapping about as he's moving. Oh, damn, that was very close. Did you get anything?
Information,
Right, but,
which is the most valuable thing you can get.
but did you get anything of value?
Information.
I got this potions. It
Oh,
changes
that's
colors.
great. Let me have it.
No.
What?
I found it. It's mine now.
Goldrake, don't be greedy with the potions.
That's true.
You have so many potions.
But couldn't we get one thing each, right?
Yeah,
We
you
don't
know
know.
what? Maybe give him one of your other potions instead.
What?
You can sell
right.
it to him.
You can have one of my other potions instead.
Are they more valuable?
Yes.
I would say so.
Both of you roll persuasion. So it's sort of
Isn't it deception? That's clearly a lie.
No,
That's
wait,
clearly
no,
a lie.
I'm doing
Arikhas
it with
roll. Arikhas can decide if she rolls deception or persuasion. You roll persuasion, Goldrake. Who rolled higher?
15.
15?
18.
18. He's like, that sounds like a very lucrative deal. All right, I'll have it.
I also have many more if you want to buy more of those.
We'll see how well the first one sells, and then I might come back for more supply.
Damn.
By the way, do you
I
know
love
how
how-
many potions you have?
No.
You just have an infinite amount of potions.
I think we established that earlier. It would seem endless.
All right, and it would seem endless because it is endless.
What's the name of that bag we have?
of
as a
holding?
group? Yeah,
Bag
he
of
just
holding.
has an extra one.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
his potions.
Just only potions.
Yeah, okay. You are standing in the desert now. Grid says, all right, so where are you going to next? I'm going back to Sendalia to sell some stuff.
That's a rough question.
It is.
Where do one go
So-
when one doesn't know where to go?
He said, so have you been to Sendalia?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Came from there, right?
good place to sell stuff?
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially train-related stuff.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Yes.
How do they feel about blackmail? Is that like a whole thing there?
Wait, what?
It's just a question. I'm just asking questions.
I
yeah.
think it's very easy to blackmail people there.
Oh, that's great because I have some dirt on a person I want to utilize.
Who?
I don't know. He has like a black cross on his shirt. Bald guy, blue shirt. I don't know, but he was.
Does he always wear a blue shirt?
I don't know. He had a blue shirt on.
Has
at
he
that
always
time.
been bald?
I don't know that either.
Do you guys recognize that? You know that guy?
No.
Can we roll history? Yeah, roll history. Because in podcast years, this is not too long.
Net
apart.
20.
Ooh, that's when Silas, of course, remember the person who has been described to him, which is Nikos, the captain of the
but he's
lower
dead.
guard.
Ah, that idiot. It's Nikos.
He's dead. He died at
No.
Medusa's, right?
No.
Who was
Oh,
that then?
wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was dead. Medusa turned him
did?
into stone.
That happened?
Yes.
Yeah.
He was one of the guards who
I
were
don't
at
remember
Medusa's.
that.
I don't remember that either.
I remember that.
That's good,
You sure?
because it's not him.
I'm pretty sure. Because we saw Nikos because he was turned to stone.
Yeah. Then, luckily, it's another person that he saw.
The cat guy.
Oh, but he was a mimic. So he's
other
also
No, he
dead.
wasn't
No,
a
he wasn't a
mimic,
mimic.
was he?
Villa said afterwards.
no.
Wasn't he just killed potentially by mimics?
You actually don't know if Professor Silverkill the cat was ever a mimic,
Okay.
or he was just invaded by mimics.
He's definitely a cat.
Yeah.
He's definitely a cat, that's for sure. At least most of the time. Let me just rephrase that into different words. Yeah, I saw a guard at the rails. He had gray jacket, older gentleman, white beard, white hair. Looked very formal and unpleasant to talk to. You roll nat 20. Oh! Of course you remember him. It was Mr. Rob.
Mr. Rob.
Isn't he also dead?
No.
No, he's not. No, I don't believe he's dead. And I have proof that he was sabotaging or destroying or blowing up something on the rail, because I have a sort of phantasmal imprint which was conjured through unseen radiation, which I
Oh.
call a picture.
Damn.
Oh, wow.
Great.
Yes.
What is this
I
thing?
am
Did you
not
come up with the
very-
name?
Maybe I did. Maybe someone else did. Anyway, I am not very proficient with magic. However, I do have acquired a lot of magic artifact throughout the years, and I have this one piece of equipment who are able to take these phantasmal imprints with unseen radiation.
That seems very handy. Can
It's
we buy
extremely
it?
handy. I actually was just thinking I should sell this.
Yeah.
It's very lucky. It's cheap though. It's only 200 gold.
Never mind.
Charles?
No, I'm not.
I can
I
use
have
my
one at home.
I can use my imagination.
That's just as good.
You should consider telling the queen instead. She might award you even more than blackmailing him would.
Well, you have to understand, Mr. Rob is leaving town, and he's tough to get a hold of.
Oh.
So he's tough to blackmail. But the queen is there and willing to give you some.
I don't
reward.
really do official
White mail.
What if we
for
are your
unrelated, issues.
What if we are your person in between? So we deliver and we deliver the gold she gives you for the
That's a-
reward.
Oh, that's a good deal.
So you give us this phantasmal
Imprint
imprint.
conjured through unseen radiation.
Okay,
We can call it picture for short.
picture for short. Okay,
No. Yes.
so we give this picture for short, and then we get the reward and we give it to you.
That sounds like a brilliant deal. All right, here you go. And he gives you a picture, which sure enough shows Mr. Rob trying to fiddle or miss with the rails, and another picture showing an explosion.
Oh.
And Rob running away from the scene.
Can these be faked, by the way?
No, there's no
Nice.
AI in Lost in Area yet.
I didn't think he'd be like the type to.
Do it himself.
I didn't think so either, but apparently, very subtly.
It's the
he
only
did.
thing he does himself, is blowing stuff up.
He loves explosions.
Yes.
But
All
then
right.
we would return to.
Sendalia.
Do we have any leads on the crystal as well? Like, does anyone know
Because I
anything?
didn't get to ask a question. Because
No.
No, but does anyone know anything about pink crystals?
do we?
Grit, do you know anything about pink crystals?
No.
That's
Could you maybe
But
roll
I
history?
recommend going to Sendalia, where they might know more information about pink crystals.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's go.
Well,
And that's not railroading, by the way.
If Astro was here.
no,
he would-
you're destroying the rails.
Exactly. I'm destroying the rails, therefore I cannot be railroading you.
Yeah. I guess
I
we're going
think
to
we go.
Sendalia.
Yeah.
All right. Good choice.
Thank you.
So, after a bit of walking, you get back to Sendalia and you stand outside of the city. And as you approach you run into Isolde, the queen's guard. And she runs up to you, frustrated, gasping for air, like, please, you cannot go into the city. I'm sorry, but you have been sort of stamped as criminals who are trying to destroy the railroads.
What?
Yeah, Mr. Rob came back and he's told us that he saw you destroying the rails and you were not to be trusted.
But we have proof that he did it.
Well, yes, but before you get to the queen, you will be surrounded by the guard or Rob's men, most likely. Furthermore, I've heard rumors throughout the, let's say, darker side of Sendalia that Rowena is out for your head. Apparently, her henchmen didn't return or something like this. And she's quite furious, and you have a very high...
What the fuck? Why are we getting blamed for everything?
Well, when we fuck up, then I'm sure.
You have a very high bounty on your head from the crime part of the city, and you also have a bounty on your head from the more legal or semi-legal part of the city. But I knew that there might be a chance that you return to the city, so I stood out here hoping to catch you before you get in.
So you can get the bounty?
No, I know you're good guys.
Oh.
We have been through some stuff, and that really convinced me.
Surely you can look at our evidence and then go to the queen, because she trusts you, right? If we go with you, there
Here's the
shouldn't be
thing.
an issue. Help us.
There got to be some
Look
way,
at
right?
the evidence.
But the thing is,
It's a fucking picture.
I don't know what that is.
This?
It's
Sure.
something's first. Oh.
I've never seen that before. Big surprise on her face. Well, if I show this, I just show that someone else has been destroying the railroads, but not that you haven't. But if you
No,
come
but
with-
if Mr. Rob is the one saying it, then I mean, how stupid do you have to be to not get that? Like that he's setting us up. And obviously the queen is an intelligent woman, I presume. So
Yes.
But do you really want us to sneak in with you? Is that what you're trying?
and also Rowena needs to chill. We tried to help her.
No,
Yeah, but
what
Alien didn't
we
return.
said we would help her, and then didn't do the thing we said we would do.
No, we did do the thing. We
tried.
just didn't get the
no.
information that she needed.
And wasn't that the thing we would said we would do? Get the
We did get
information.
something.
Well, yeah, but it just we
But then
did.
we didn't do what we said we would do.
Yeah,
I'm
yes,
back
we
at being
did.
mad at you.
We no, because we did do what we said we were gonna do. We did get the information. It's just information that like is seemingly impossible.
And also, we haven't really reached her and told her about how
No,
to...
like we just
hadn't
left. Like people here need to chill. Everyone is, and you need to chill and just calm the fuck down and just everyone relax. Take the evidence to the queen, get us acquitted or whatever, and just someone.
All right. If that's what you decide to do, I can try and take the pictures to the queen, if that's what you call them.
What do you mean? Try. It's
No, but I can show them, and hopefully that is sufficient, right? Like, no one has ever seen a picture before, but maybe I can explain what it is, and that will hopefully maybe clear your name. I also don't know, you were sent out with some mission by the queen, as I understood it.
yes,
How
and
did
we
that
did
go?
that.
You did
It
it?
went well.
It
I'm
went
pretty
well.
sure.
Well,
Well, we were
It
asked.
did.
She said we should tell Medusa to move, and we did that, and she
Yeah.
moved. So successful.
no, she said no.
She didn't want to move.
Well, yeah, but you know what? We gave her the information, and she made a
choice.
decision like a grown-up, and nothing to do about it.
I will also say, if I show this information and it turns out not to be true,
But
I feel like that will backfire on me.
I mean, how can it not be
Stop
true?
being a pussy.
That's cut. That's cut. You're not allowed to say that in 2021.
But she's a woman, so she can.
Oh.
I don't
This
know
can't be
what a
said.
picture is, but
It's
it
like
shows
a painting,
it's some
but
kind
true.
of painting, yeah, that you have, and this is some truthful painting that you have,
It is magic.
and you painted it.
We
No.
didn't paint it.
Didn't paint it.
Grit here said he could conjure an image of what happened in real life and then have it like a portrait or an image. Right, Grit?
Grid lift.
But did he want to go into
It's
town?
No.
Yeah, but the second
it's like an
things got heated
imprint
and it's
of
definitely-
reality.
Yeah.
This is
Ish.
an imprint of reality, and
Kind
it's
of.
trustworthy.
Yes.
Yes,
Did we get the device?
Probably.
We did not get the
I've
device.
never seen a picture before in my life either, but I think it's
Grid
very.
returns, so do you want to buy the device?
No, great. Not now. Later.
But that would be a way to prove it.
Oh wait.
be a
Grit,
leeway.
did you take the picture?
Grit, can you take another picture of, for instance, this
Yes, it will
nice
be very cheap.
palm tree?
80 gold.
Hey, fuck
That's.
it.
But then 2 pictures, we might as well
Film
just
is
buy the
expensive.
Hey, what is
Film.
film? What is film?
It's the rocks you put into charge the
Here,
Everything is just
surely
by rocks,
we
yeah.
can find a fucking rock for you.
Here's what I recommend, and I'm Grid now. You buy the camera from me. It's called a camera, no abbreviation. Yes, it's just a word I thought would be good. And then you can use it and demonstrate how good it is.
Let's buy. I have 99 gold.
You know, I actually
Do
know
you have
you.
that much?
I know you
'Cause
quite
we-
well.
we-
I will sell it at a discount.
Can we rent it?
120.
What
Rent it.
about?
Yeah, just for a short time. Like we give it back to you later.
So
we
that's
just
40
need
gold per 24 hour.
Oh, that's a lot. Then how much
Or-
did you say it was to buy?
I think
So,
it's
now I will sell it for you 140.
What if
140
we
Such good
give
friends.
you
But you said
50
170
gold
before.
and
I
then
changed that.
5 potions?
I think that'll do. I think we
Roll
can do that.
persuasion. Arikhas.
18.
It's like, well, I am a man of the road, but I'm also a man who likes money. But I'm also a man of friends, really. And that's what's really most important to me, so I will take that deal.
You're a good man, Grit.
Yeah, I am. So, what was the deal exactly? I can't remember.
50 gold.
Yes,
And 5
50 gold pieces and 5 potions. All right, so he takes that
Do
deal.
we
So
have that?
you,
Stick my hand into my bag.
I just
of
realized you have like infinite money now. I feel like that might be an issue to give you infinite money.
Yeah, I think we need to use it in
There
other
might-
ways.
Yeah.
as-
Let's deal with that issue in another outfit,
yes.
another episode. Okay, who gives the 50 gold? You pay?
Reese's will pay the
Alright,
50 gold.
Holy. I thought we were split it.
I don't mind. I don't do gold.
No, that's true.
It's too heavy.
And I really like to have a camera. It's
So-
very persuasive. It's the first time.
You buy the camera, magic device that takes these pictures.
And how does it work, Chris?
You just press right here, and then there's a flashing light. That's the unseen radiation and the seen radiation.
Okay, I take a
Some
picture
radiation.
of. I take a picture of.
I don't. I can't. That's the best camera I could make. You take a picture, and then it's one of these old ones where like
it's all
yeah, Isolde, and then like it prints out at the bottom.
a Polaroid.
Yeah, it's a Polaroid. You have to wave your hand around a
Because
bit.
it's so hot.
Yeah. Ow, 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 ow. And then Isolde sees it and like, wow, holy damn, I've never seen such a device. That's quite something.
So see, we can do this for the Queen as well to prove that it's Mr.
Okay.
Ra.
So
I
we
can
going in or?
help you get to the thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
I'm not sure how, but I feel like I could do it. Do you have some disguises or anything?
We have some cloaks from vampires.
You have vampire clothes.
Oh, yeah.
If we just change clothes, everybody's face blind in this world.
That's true.
We have established that.
I knew it was a good idea.
Didn't we all take a vampire cloak?
No, I thought there was only 3
sure I
vampires
want it.
in there.
Oh,
Maybe
I have one.
I can climb on your shoulders, and then we can put the cloak.
Yeah.
And then we're one person only needing one cloak.
We do that. We do that.
Silas, you jump on Charles's shoulder and you. But wait, so I don't really understand. You have a vampire.
He's very
cloak.
long.
Yeah, you have a long vampire cloak.
Yeah.
Are you just gonna be a moving cloak then?
No, my face is visible.
All right.
And then Charles,
Haven't you seen movies where
I
kids
see
try
that.
to sneak in
But
a
could-
cinema?
oh,
Put on
where
my
they put
reading
it?
glasses. Then no one can recognize.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Yeah.
like, you might think that people then, still see your face.
But they know
Yeah,
he's
but-
small.
But they
Yeah.
are face blind.
Oh, that's
have
true.
they assume I'm a small green person, not a very large
That is
green person.
very
that's
tall.
true. Okay, I understand that. What about the rest of you?
We have 2 cloaks left.
Why would it help that we just wear cloaks? Then we're just us wearing vampire clothes.
hoods.
That's not.
Perfect.
People don't know us if we change clothes.
So have you
But we
seen the
also
wanted
have like
posters?
outdoor clothes from when we were in.
But have you seen the wanted posters?
I have.
Are they like recognizable on the face part,
I think
or is it
the face
descriptive
part
of like?
is fairly good. Yeah.
Okay.
It
But
looks sort of like you.
But can we just wrap some cloth around our faces like everyone else does in this city?
That's
'Cause
a
this is
very
sand
good.
city.
Also a good point.
Okay, I'll wrap a cloth around my face.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, same. And then I'll take who had reading glasses.
No, you are not taking my reading glasses.
There are 2 people in a vampire cloak.
Yeah, Chalas.
Yeah. Okay. The rest of you just
That's our name.
Charles. That's a good name.
That's a good name.
The rest of you just decided to put cloth around your faces.
Yes.
All right. 2 very good options. You decide to move.
The most obvious options.
You decide to move into the city. The first thing you meet.
What about Buddy?
He's waiting outside.
He's waiting outside.
Okay.
He's always waiting outside.
He's still waiting at the factory. We went out the other side.
You got Buddy with you. So, you are trying to walk into the city, heads bowed down. 2 guards are standing at the entrance as they are inspecting people walking into the city. Roll deception. The people in vampire clothes get advantage.
Ooh. Which one of us?
But both
Are
of
we
you.
both? And then
Yeah. So I'm looking at like the group's roll and not specific rolls here.
21.
13.
21.
25.
2.
All right, very lucky. A lot of your friends rolled high. The guards, they don't seem to be looking your way in any particular way, and you move into the city unseen. You move further in, and a strange noise meets you. A noise you haven't heard before. It is the sound of a steam engine. So as you move into the city, you see that the train has finally been started for the first time, and the engine is running. As you look down, the first thing you notice is a few guards coming your way from one side of the train, and on the other side you see Rowena and a few of her henchmen as they're walking around the city looking for you. What do?
Well, the guards are coming our
Are
way.
we going that way or like?
Yes, so you have to move, in the direction of the train to get into the center of the city. So you either walk left or right around the train or do something completely different.
I feel like we should walk towards the guards because Rowena could probably like smell our fear or something.
Also because we are walking with the head of the guards.
Oh
right?
yeah, that would be weird
Yeah.
to walk towards Rowena.
All right, you walk towards the guards. I need another deception roll.
Advantage again for
Yeah, for
Charles.
the Empire, yeah.
19
6.
with advantage.
Yeah. Double sevens.
23.
17.
Not 20.
All right, okay. Fairly good. One of the guards walks over to you. Hello, Isolde. Oh, wow, that's a tall green man.
Hello, I'm Charles.
That's racist.
Yeah, maybe it is. Sorry. He was just very surprised to see that. You haven't seen it before. Wow, Charles, you look familiar. Have I seen you
No,
before?
I get that a lot. Every tall person seems the same to you small people.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean
Don't
it like
discriminate.
That. I didn't. Sorry. That was not my intentions. Isolde, you are needed with the Queen. Apparently, she and Mr. Rob is discussing and has asked for you. Right. I will go right there when I have put these people to the place where they need to be. Yes. She's not very charismatic.
Wow.
And he's like, right, you do that. And they walk on. You walk past the guards, and as you walk across the train, there will be various parts where the train wagons are, of course, ending, and a little bit of space in which you can look between the carts and look to the other side of the train, which is where Rowena is walking. I would need a stealth check from you, as you're trying to not be seen by Rowena.
But would that be with advantage since we have headgear to mask our faces?
No.
All right.
We even have disadvantage on my roll because I have heavy armor on.
19.
12.
15.
19.
5.
You catch a glimpse of Rowena as she looks across the railroad and sees a tall green man who looked very familiar. As you just pass by, you lock eye contact with her, Silas, and you see her a bit puzzled and a bit confused. And after walking a few steps, you hear that Rowena and her guards are turning around and walking towards your direction. What do you do?
Go a bit faster.
Speed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You speed up. You see that Rowena and her men are walking between the carts and the train start moving. And you hear Rowena from 20-30 feet away behind you say, "Hey, you guys, stop right there." What do you do?
Keep
But
walking.
isn't she a
can I-
criminal?
Yeah, I thought the same.
Like,
Yes, Isolde is walking fast. Isolde has, as you can see, she's a bit scared of Rowena and does not have any confidence.
she
that
is
could fight
not
her.
as badass as she was in the beginning.
No.
Can we
As I thought she was.
I mean, she let Rowena escape twice, so...
can we see where they are?
Yeah.
Do we know where they
Yeah.
are?
And can I cast
Yeah.
Entangle in between us?
Yeah, there's 30 feet roughly between you. So you can look back over your shoulder and you can see Rowena and her people getting closer to you. You cast Entangle, is that correct?
Yeah.
All right.
For the duration, these planes turn the ground into a difficult terrain if they're in the area. I don't know how far it is between us.
Well, there are 30 feet. Rowena needs to make a what? Strength?
Strength?
All right, it's on
But
the
she's
screen.
super strong,
Yeah.
probably. Not one.
Oh.
And 1. You cast Entangle, and as this web of roots take place in the loose sand, you see that both Rowena and her henchmen are getting caught up in the roots and are getting really thoroughly held down. You look back and you see Rowena is furious, fuming with anger as she yells, "Silas!" And she recognizes you. You do not have much time.
So hot.
Charles, run!
I run.
You all run through the city, and the train starts to move as well, and is slowly but surely moving faster than you. 6 seconds passes as you're running toward the inner city, and she makes another strength roll. 22.
Oh.
I believe that's sufficient.
Yeah.
All right, she rips the entangled web of roots out of the loose ground and is sprinting towards you. You also see that a dagger that she's holding is ignited with some sort of lightning effects as lightning and thunder is roaring around you.
I will try to cast Hold Person on her.
All right, what does she need to roll?
She needs to beat a Wisdom 15.
Wisdom 15. All right. 11. So how long does...
She's stunned for up to a minute.
All right. So magic has entangled around Rowena, except her face, which is completely red at this point. It's the only thing on her body that the spell cannot hold still. As she's yelling and fuming, you finally get to the gates of the inner city, and you are in somewhat familiar territory. So is it every round, right?
Yeah, she can try to beat it every round.
All right. No, not sufficient. Buys you another time. You are finally into the center of the city. Everyone roll perception.
Should I have disadvantages because I am under the cloak?
Yes.
Do I get advantage because I'm so high up suddenly?
Yes.
So that evens out.
Nat 20 plus 3.
Damn, they had 20s
9.
today.
9. You see a familiar character standing about in the Times Square. It's Professor Silverquill.
He's a cat again.
He's a cat again.
God damn
Always
it.
has been.
He's sitting and drinking tea. He looks up at you, a bit puzzled, and he doesn't seem to recognize you at all. You don't see any familiarity in his eyes. No concept of memory with you guys.
Probably for the best.
Disguised.
You reach the gates of the palace. She says, "We have to hurry," and she opens the door into the queen as she's sitting there with Mr. Rob. You hear the queen. She looks around and she says, "What? Wait, you guards!" As she yells, trying to get people in. And Isolde says, "No, the good people." But the guards has already entered taking out their spears and weaponry, and the queen is giving the order to arrest you.
Could you wait a bit? We have what's called evidence that we were the one to destroy the train.
Okay, roll.
That's the nicest way.
Yeah. Can we just wait a bit?
Excuse me, Mr.
Okay,
Officer.
roll charisma. I will put advantage just because it's such.
So innocent.
It's
It was so,
So
sincere.
innocent.
Yeah.
So
So you could
sincere.
imagine that.
15.
She's like, wait, hold. She looks confused. The guards are also confused. What do you have to say?
We have.
Can we just show her the pictures?
We have these portraits which can take a real life image of what happens, and we have.
What?
Yes, it's mind-boggling.
It's magic.
It's kind of magical,
we have
but
evidence of who destroyed the tracks. It was tracks, right?
Evidence, Mr.
Yes.
Rob stands up. They are liars, Cassandra, and they are not to be trusted. They will say anything to get them out of trouble.
Sure, but maybe let the queen think for herself for a second, old man.
Charles never lies.
You cannot trust people who are so intolerable, annoying, and frustrating to be around. You hear Mr.
Wow.
Rob say.
Reese's
have
will
we
cast.
met before? Since we are annoying.
I can tell.
Reese's will cast deafness on him. So he has to make a Constitution save of 15.
Okay. Oh my god!
So he's deaf now.
Yes, but he's deaf, but he doesn't realize he's deaf. Wait, wait, he's deaf?
Deafness.
Ah!
So he cannot hear what we say, but he can still argue with us.
Yeah, but he doesn't know what he's saying.
He would be yelling right now.
Yeah.
Oh, he can't hear
He
stuff.
can't
But
hear shit.
how can that help?
Because then he's confused. And
Then he doesn't know what we're saying.
You know you made a mistake.
No,
you thought
no.
you
No. Alright,
thought
sorry,
you muted him.
Everyone here
Let's
knows
play
what
this out
deaf
just to
means,
see how it goes.
except maybe William.
Yeah, but now up to speed.
it's called blindness deafness, so I knew he would either be blind or deaf. And I wanted to make him deaf so he can't hear what we're saying, so
But why would that matter?
because he's fucking annoying.
Here's what happened. But he yells, talks louder and louder and louder because people can't hear themselves, tend to speak louder. And
This was a mistake.
he's of course saying,
Don't say.
saying, to the queen, don't listen to these people. Wait, what? And he's suddenly confused as he realizes that he can't hear anything, not you or the
But
queen.
does he know that he's actually speaking? Would you know? Because you can't
Yeah,
hear
because
yourself,
he rolled a nat 1, he's like moving he's unsure if he's speaking or not because he can't hear himself either. In a state of confusion. And the queen says, all right, I'll hear you out. What evidence do you have, you say? Some what?
So
A
these
painting?
these are called pictures, which is a image of reality, and this shows Mr. Raab blowing up the train tracks, and we can show you how it works with this device. And I take a picture of her holding the pictures.
And you waft it around.
Yeah, and then because it's very hot, and then I give it to her.
She gets very confused and she looks
Yeah.
at the other picture where she sees herself holding the first picture.
Yeah.
Like, this is surely this is some strange magic. But this is evidence that Mr. Rob destroyed the tracks.
Yes, and he's trying to frame us for doing it, and we didn't do it.
Interesting. All right, play along. She puts the pictures away. Can he hear?
He can't hear shit. He's deafened for a minute. Or I can stop concentrating, I guess.
All right, could you maybe
Wait.
let him hear? We could also just
No, I just
stand
read
around
it.
in silence before. So did you do the job? or like-
I can't stop concentrating, so
By
we
the
just have to
way,
stand here for a minute.
I mean, I think
Nikos,
we can.
your guy, apparently was totally evil, right? He
Yeah.
was in Medusa's
And,
lair, and he unfortunately, he turned to stone. But anyway, we were right, you were wrong. I'm sorry. It's just, I'm sorry, just saying.
I'm just picturing Queen Margrethe just working in her study or something, and then people are just coming in. I was right, you were wrong, bitch.
Just imagine talking to Queen Elizabeth.
Well, it was
Sorry.
between the lines. It was between the lines.
I
Your
translated
Royal
a bit.
Highness, I'm just, we really have been on your side this whole time. is what
Well,
I'm trying to say.
We killed wrong.
Despite the snarky comment, I do agree that if you found Nikos' body, and if this is true, out in Medusa's lair, then clearly he was not to be trusted. And that's anyone's mistake.
Do you want us to take care of this guy as well?
No. I want to have this information to ourselves for a bit longer. I'll explain later.
We play along then. And
play
I guess it's been a minute.
It's been a minute now. And he's like, what? What? Sorry, Mr. Rob, the walls here are...
Sorry,
we have these blind spots if you know what
Mr. Rob, was it older fella? Do you want to sit down? I think maybe is it the age
Do
thing?
you know who I am? I am
I really
the general
don't.
and right hand
Right.
of the king.
And it seems like you just had like a moment of like deliria right there. I think you should sit down.
This is enough. And
relax
then
for a
he
bit.
draws his sword and he points it at you. You will soon be a very dead person if you don't stop speaking so ill about your superiors. And the queen says, yes, I agree, a punishment should be the case. Arikhas, why are you being so intolerant with the general?
You're right. I'm sorry. I should respect my elders. I really should. I apologize.
Can you not be provocative for like a minute?
Apparently not.
Rob says, this will not stand. I demand that she are punished and put in prison and tortured for her intolerance against the crown.
But you're not wearing a crown, are you?
Oi.
Okay.
This
Fuck
fucking
you.
group.
Fuck you. Roll initiative. Fuck you. We roll no initiative. You're fighting Mr. Rob now.
How can you fuck this up? I mean, just 2 minutes without saying some stupid shit.
Sorry.
Well, that was very in character, but he's just said, "Oh, sorry, can you wait a bit?" And fuck you. I mean,
But
You know what,
pointing at his
Godric?
What is
pointing
this
at a
boss
crown,
music?
and I can't see a crown, so I was
but he
just
was
wondering.
right hand man
Godric,
off the ground.
I'm so proud of you right now. You don't even understand.
It's his character.
As for my character, it's a genuine
Now
question
he's just
because he can't
know.
see
Annoying.
a crown.
You hear Rob yell, enough! And his sword is engulfed in flames.
Ooh. See, Charles, aren't you happy? Don't you want that? Don't you want it?
I don't.
You can take it.
I don't loot dead people.
You don't have to kill him.
I'll do it for you.
But I still don't loot them.
It's very sweet that you think you're gonna survive this.
Oh.
Are you just
So-
gonna kill us now?
No.
Is this the end of Boss of Asteria?
Yeah, he doesn't know us. I imagine this conversation happening underneath.
Oh yeah, you're still in the cloak? Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want Mr. Rob to recognize me, so we can just leave.
That's true. Godric, you're first. So you see that he is trying to enter combat. And you are quick to react.
Yes, so I will cast Command on him, and I will command Drop. So he has to beat a Wisdom 15. And if he fails, he has to drop whatever he's holding.
I see.
Nice.
All right. He rolls 30.
Oi.
Oi.
Plus 10?
It's a net 20 plus 10. You hear the word command drop. And the word is repelled back to you. And you drop whatever you have in your hand.
Nothing. Well, my quarterstaff.
You drop your quarterstaff on the floor as the spell is reversed on you.
Well, that happened.
You see Cassandra, the queen, is walking backwards as she is very uncomfortable about the situation and unsure what to do. Arikhas.
So she's gonna try to kind of strategically move in front of the queen as if kind of to defend her, actually.
Okay. Yeah. Oh,
But like-
you're not, walking.
Yeah, but like deceptively, like as to show that, just get on my...
That just seems like you put her in danger.
Yeah,
Oh, well, yeah, maybe.
I quite
but
like it.
Anyway, and then she's gonna... Oh, I don't fucking know.
I imagined you
I
moving
have an
behind her
idea.
to use her as a shield.
No, she's trying to move
Moving
in
behind
front
the
of
queen.
her.
I have an idea.
Okay, I just don't know if I should just attack
Submission.
the guy.
Oh, we are not part of this battle, so.
Wow.
Yeah, fuck it. Arikhas is just gonna try and... I think she's gonna aim her bow at him and then, like, wait until he maybe does something.
All right. Charles.
Are you gonna throw me?
no. I only have one idea because I think else some people are gonna die. So I think I only have one idea. So I whispered to Silas, just when I talk, just move your lips so it looks like you're talking.
Okay. I will do that as
I have
deceptively.
not prepared anything except my idea. So I will just have to do improv in this improv D&D podcast.
Yes, you do a dramatic pause.
Yeah.
That's your action.
Yes.
My action is a long dramatic pause, and now my bonus action. I say, Mr. Ra, I understand that these people have offended you greatly, but due to the kingdom law of 1120, the punishment of the insubordinates of the kingdoms themselves is only allowed to be executed by the kingdom's representative that you are not, but the queen is. So you can only ask the queen to punish these people, or else you're breaking international law.
Interesting. Very interesting. Charles, roll persuasion with advantage. And before you roll, he is the right hand of the king.
But no,
So
well,
no,
he's
I'm
king.
not against. I'm just saying there's a chance he might ignore that rule because he might feel above
He's
them.
the right hand of who?
King of everything.
King of
the
Oh,
high king,
that
the
king.
high king, and then there's sub kingdoms.
Yeah,
and I
yeah,
try
yeah.
to say that
Yeah.
the sub kingdoms is.
I'm not saying it won't work. I'm just saying you need to beat a 16. So there's a chance he's just so
but
furious that he will ignore it.
Perhaps even so, hopefully the queen will be like, this is still my kingdom. Like,
But she's also in positions where if she stops him, then he sees it more right away. Like
It's
she's-
easier for her to just let
I
the
know.
queen kill some people that she met a few days ago.
yeah.
But we're very likable.
I think so. We're
Some are
idealists. And you
likable.
know what? I think that's commendable.
That's worth fighting for.
Likability.
20.
Ooh.
Oi.
Wow.
You see, Mr. Rob, while still mad, he holds his sword back a bit. And he looks at the talking tall green man who is just moving his lips, but the sound is coming like 2 feet under.
I have a very deep voice. It comes from down low.
Can I get a performance roll to see how well do you do lip syncs?
Is it more like stealth or something else?
I don't feel like it's stealth. I was thinking performance, but if you
Okay.
can argue something else, I might be prone to listen.
Oh, nothing good.
Yeah, no, I didn't think so.
Hot die?
Shit die.
5.
You're good at many things. Silence. Lip syncing is not one of them. He
He's
the
put
words-
on the
But
spot.
the words are spoken
the
through.
words of and Rob holds his sword back, saying, "Well, the code do have a point." Realizing that you're not one person. Right, Cassandra. I hope that you are willing to punish these people right away. And Cassandra looks around the room and is not sure what to do exactly about this. So she says, right, and I will do so. And she walks over to Mr. Rob, and you see her holding out her hand against you. Some sort of sparks forming from her fingertips. And says, I'm sorry, but I do have to do this. And in that second, she casts banishment on Mr. Rob.
What?
And it works. Let's go. You see that as she moves her hand away from the direction that you are in, onto Rob's shoulder, suddenly he is almost sent through the roof into a different realm. Banishment sends you temporarily to another plane of existence. So she says, right. Mr. Rob won't be around for a while. I took a chance on you guys.
Is he not a human?
Who knows?
Wait, does it send them home permanently?
Not permanently.
Okay, temporarily.
But no. They
Does he
can...
just spawn back in this room now?
I roll Arcana.
21?
Alright. So you do know about the banishment spell that if they are, I think I have it, remember, celestial, demon, or fae, or some few other races, then they send them back to their original realm. So the demon
Temporarily.
realm, no.
Oh, for good.
So yes, but they can go to other realms again.
okay.
But they won't return in some time frame. But if they're from this realm, they'll be away for a max minute. and then return.
Okay.
Into the same spot.
Yes,
they've-
into the same spot. So she says, not to worry, he won't be around for some time. I'm not sure why. It would have been much easier for me to just kill you.
It's
But-
because we're very likable.
I did like the part about shoving it to Mr. Rob. He has been a pain in my ass for some time.
I mean, if you end up having to kill him or whatever, you can just say I did it. That's okay.
Unfortunately, I
Happily take it
I don't
on me.
hold the power to be able to kill Mr. Rob.
Oh.
Yikes.
I do not know many people who do. But it means that when Mr. Rob returns to Asteria, we pretty much know exactly what he's going to do. He's going to go to Havenspire. He's going to talk to the king. And I can only imagine a war is coming to the desert lands of Faragos. But I have also heard rumors that the north has retaliated against the kingdom. And we might be able to find allies in the north if they are too ready to try and fight.
I whispered to some of the other guys, didn't we start that?
Yes.
Yes.
Just mention our name.
What, you have been to the north?
Why do you think they started rebelling?
God damn it.
Kind of an effect we have on people.
All right, okay. Honestly, not a bad effect to have on people at this time. Yes, I don't know how much time it will take Mr. Rob to return to Asteria. But I've heard rumors that, people going to the north are not coming back. And it's only a question about time before that goes poorly. And I'm not sure how long I can keep up the charade of Mr. Rob just hanging around in this city and why he's not coming back to the kingdom or any other meeting he's supposed to go to. So, we have a few days, weeks, or months. But if I were you, use your apparent great ability to start wars to perhaps find other allies in fighting Havenspire. I'm not sure where for you to go next. I can send you some help to get out of the desert. The elves have been silent for a while, but unfortunately I heard that they were recently attacked a few months ago. So I don't know how many of them are left and exactly what happened. There was a call for aid, but we got it very late, and I have sent some people to the elves, but none have returned. So that's unsure what's going on there. The desolate plains are stubborn people, but they do have a similar hatred to the king. The Red Mountains are scattered, poor, difficult to navigate. I'm not sure how much help we might find there, but it might be worth a shot. I don't know, where do you guys think it would be best to go? Apparently you have a talent for this.
So when she says that there's not a lot of elves left, I peek out from my coat and look at Arikhas. Does he have a reaction to that, or?
Arikhas probably just straightens and maybe her face goes like perceptibly blank or cold or whatever. Other than that, I wouldn't say she reacts. Why does he think she's in on it? What's the problem?
Just like, I bet she killed all of them.
No. It's just.
Does she have emotion?
Does she have emotion? No. Well, it's more how. Yeah. Well, we could go to the elves.
But the pink crystal.
Oh,
We have to find pink crystals.
we have to find a lot of
I
things.
need that.
Well, you also don't know when you need it.
I
Well,
do
soon.
need it.
Oh yeah, you do need it. Like, you want to go to the desolate plains, surely. Arikhas, I don't know, might want to go to the elves. Maybe not. I don't know. Mark the Necromancer do have your dad, and he is also in the desolate plains.
Yeah, but I don't think Charles is ready to cross that bridge yet. So I think he's looking for excuses right now.
Thank you so much for listening to Lost in Asteria. We'll be back in 2 weeks with a new episode. And if you enjoyed the music, please go check out Tabletop RPG music on Patreon, where a guy named Ian composes amazing music for your own tabletop role-playing games, and all music from this podcast is produced by him and his team. So go check it out, and we'll be back in 2 weeks.